What's up, guys? I've been reading through the Star Wars Book of Sith. It has a lot of cool Legends lore on the Sith. Really interesting stuff following the first Dark Jedi who discovered the Sith on Korriban, to Darth Malgus, Darth Bane, and even Mother Talzin. The specific part of the book I'm going to be reading and discussing is in Bane's Rule of Two, Power of the Sith. Before we jump into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel a lot. Darth Bane starts out his writings on the Rule of Two by discussing the power of the Sith. He starts by mocking the Brotherhood of Darkness, calling Lord Khan a fool. I'll quote Darth Bane, "The Force is not fire. It cannot be passed from one user's lit torch to another's, and another's, until an entire hemisphere is illuminated with a blaze of 1,000,000 lights. This is what Khan foolishly believed, and all the Sith Lords before him for the past 1,000 years. Bane believes the issue with that belief is that the individual Sith start to think they're the brightest torch, and the ones others should follow. So begins the infighting, which will eventually lead to Jedi victory. Darth Bane proposes that the Force is Venom. He has a really cool passage where he says, "No, the Force is Venom. If it is poured into many cups, it loses its potency, until it becomes so diluted, it is merely an irritant. Yet pour those cups back into a single vessel, and you will have the power to stop a great dragon's heart." Then he goes on to discuss the idea of the Rule of Two, one Sith to hold all the power, and one apprentice to crave it. That single master will have all the power to decide what to do and how the power is used. We're all very familiar with this concept, and it's something that we see throughout the films and TV shows. But what I find interesting is Luke's argument to this passage. This book has notes from various characters like Quinlan Vos, Darth Sidious, Darth Vader, and of course Luke. So I'm going to read what Luke writes on this side of the passage. He says, "Bane was wrong. The Force is fire. When the Emperor held power, the Jedi were nearly extinguished and the galaxy suffered. I have worked to restore the Jedi Order, and we grow stronger as we pass the flame. Our light spreads." This statement by Luke is really cool because it shows his mindset on the Jedi. The hope that the light side brings, it spreads from one to another. Now, does this mean that the Force is venom or fire? Both are destructive if used improperly. However, I think there could be two aspects to this. I think neither one is right or wrong. I find that the light side, Ashla, and the dark side, Bogan, are fire and venom. The light side provides hope and inspires. It kindles the heart of those willing to stand against the darkness. The dark side is a venom. It kills from within. The venom poisons the mind and corrupts. We see how destructive dark side abilities are to the users, and how they break the body down. So I will say that yeah, Bane is right, only that the dark side specifically is the venom, where Luke is correct in seeing the light side as a fire. Before I wrap this up, I will say that some people viewed the Force differently in Legends. Some characters saw that the Force was finite. It couldn't be used across too many people or else it wasn't as strong. A concept that Bane maybe had believed in, considering his idea of the Force being diluted. Something to consider. I personally prefer that the Force is ever expanding. Other Force groups like the Night Sisters saw the Force as a spiritual realm. It's really fascinating, and I will definitely be covering that in a separate video. But anyways, thanks for watching today's video. Tell me what you think of Darth Bane's ideas of the Force and Luke's. Like and subscribe. Have an amazing day, and may the Force be with you.